After the battle in Denbrie, we celebrate our very first T4 victory, a milestone achieved straight from our camp. This triumph marks the beginning of a new stage on our journey. With the map in our hands, our next destination is clear: the Rotten Willow region. There, among dungeons, mines, and T4 caves, we will seek new treasures and challenges to keep strengthening our build. Ahead lies the path toward greater loot, stronger enemies, and soon, the long-awaited Tier 5 equipment. Once the destination was set, we soon stumbled upon a T4 dungeon. There was little rest for Leosthenes, and before venturing further into Rotten Willow, he decided to at least confront what awaited at the dungeon's entrance. The dungeon itself would not be cleared that day, only its gates, where enemies were already standing in his path.
Hey guys, welcome back. As always, I arrived right in the middle of the fight. How's everyone doing today? With Leosthenes, there's no rest. We're going straight into another T4 dungeon. I was thinking of clearing at least the entrance, since we're already nearby. And it's not that we can't handle it, but if we keep fighting non-stop, Leosthenes' sanity will drop too low, and that could be a serious problem in battle. So today's plan is to clean up the entrance and then explore the surrounding area a bit. That mage moved kinda weird, didn't he? But well, the rock I placed snapped him out of it and got him back into the fight. Still, pretty weird, right? Alright, as always, we buff ourselves, separate the enemies by placing rocks to our advantage, and then hit them with our classic combo. I wasn't expecting more enemies to join, so we'll need to reposition while we recover some energy, and then start again. We're taking them for a little walk, but a controlled walk. Let's see if anyone else is left. And then it's back to camp to rest a bit, explore at night while our morale rises, and then return to the dungeon. That's more or less the plan. As you can see, our sanity is already in a pretty rough state. Going into the dungeon like this would be suicide. So let's grab whatever little loot we can here and head back to camp.
Leosthenes returned to the camp, dropped off the items he didn't need, and began exploring the surrounding area. He had already heard rumors of a witch whose house would grant a potion just for paying a visit. So he went in, talked for a while, and received a gift from the witch. Probably a nice little bonus. He ventured a bit further and came across something intriguing. A T4 mine. He stepped inside just to check if it was worth exploring, and almost instantly he knew. This would be a target for the near future. But not now. For the moment, it's time to return to the dungeon.
All right, guys, now the moment has arrived. We're going in carefully. There are two things we need to keep in mind. Almost everyone here starts having rush, sometimes even double rush. And on top of that, there's a character called Mage Hunter, who acts like our counter. Speaking of them, there's one right there. These guys can strip all our magical buffs in the blink of an eye, so we need to take him down first, or keep him incapacitated or blind until we can deal with him. Well, that wasn't bad. Although if you paid attention, at the end he actually removed our stone armor with his Seal of Cleansing spell. Let's keep moving forward. Poor little dogs. Our schism hit them hard right from the start. I'm actually surprised they didn't run away. But anyway, they didn't stand a chance. I still haven't decided what to improve next in the build. I'm thinking about going for petrification, mainly because I'm interested in the passive that lets us recover 2% of the enemy's max energy, and also puts their skill cooldowns to 1 turn. But that would mean spending 2 points. The other option would be to improve body and spirit and the 2H Mace passive, which lets us recover 20% of our max energy when killing an enemy. What do you guys think? Which one would you go for? Oh wait, I wasn't expecting this. And on top of that, a poison trap. Yep, just another day in Stoneshard. I thought something bad could happen there, but we managed to handle it pretty well. This build is really fun, and surprisingly flexible for a lot of situations. So I was thinking about our build, and there's another possibility that caught my attention. Though I'm not 100% sure if it's the best route. We could start investing points into magic mastery. This wouldn't just reduce our backfire chances, which is always a bit scary with our spells, but it would also lower our fumble chance, which is super important if we want to try the flail again without constantly failing attacks. Another big advantage is armor penetration, something geomancy's a bit weak on, and there's a really interesting passive that reduces the energy cost of your next spell when you use a beneficial buff. And we have lots of buffs, so this could let us cast more powerful spells without running out of energy. So, yeah, it's definitely an option that looks promising. It gives us more safety, better armor penetration, energy efficiency, and makes the flail a strong choice again. But I'm still weighing whether it's the right path for our Geo+Arcanist build. Looks like this is one of those moments where the enemies just keep coming. Grab your popcorn, everyone. Come on, follow me. I promise I'm not planning anything evil. And that's a wrap on Leosthenes' scroll.
And so, Leosthenes has conquered the first floor of the dungeon. But this is just the beginning. What lies deeper promises to be far more dangerous, thrilling, and surprising. Get ready, because truly interesting things await in the lower levels.
I just love playing with 2H maces. It's like chaining combos. First stagger or daze, then stun, and finally finish off the stunned enemy with a highly likely critical hit. It's just awesome. Are you sure that's a good move, buddy? Healed up. Just in time, guys. Well, we don't have much energy. We need to block the path a bit and recharge before facing them. I think our real problem right now is fatigue. It's not letting us recover energy properly. Now I know what to look for in our next boot upgrade. They came out from under the ground. There were 3 and suddenly 5. It's gonna be an interesting fight, but if we do what we always do, we'll be fine. We had to think things through a bit more than usual, but it went perfectly. We're probably getting close to the boss now, so we need to stay alert. Right now, our sanity is really low. We could run into problems in combat, but there's no turning back. We'll fight like this and give it our best. And to top it off, the boss fight has arrived. We need to focus. That went really well. We swapped the boss's position. He was a crossbow user and trapped him between rocks the whole time, keeping him under CC. It went really smooth, honestly. Always debuffed with 3 rocks and staying in CC. As expected, our fatigue is showing and our energy recovery isn't great. This is going to make the fight against this guy longer, but I think we've got him already. Alright guys, if you made it this far and enjoyed the content, don't forget to leave a like. And if you're not subscribed yet, join the ChillQuest community.